Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Pacific Drive. I have a plan for what we're gonna be doing today. Let's load up. You didn't miss anything between last episode, last run, last drive, and this one, except I did repaint the car. How do you like it? Hot pink with animal stripes and the green headlights. I mean, I kind of like it. It's got like a little bit of a Pink Panther vibe. Dun 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 dun. That's Pink Panther, right? I've got a couple of fuel cans on me because we're gonna need more fuel as we progress through this game, because this engine right here, it's a gas guzzler. It takes so much gas, but it's strong. I like it. It even paints the underside, I didn't notice. I looked at a few things. Quirk says that's a shaggin' wagon for sure. Let me just grab one of these tourists and pop them in the trunk. I realized a couple of things. One is the battery in the back seat provides less. Hold on, I'm moving in one direction because of, there you go. The battery in the back seat has less power than a battery on the side. A gas can on the side has less power than a gas can in the back seat. So the back seat tank is better than a back seat battery, and a side battery is better than a side gas tank. So I moved the gas tank here into the back seat and filled it with all of the fuel that I had available. I don't want to use this. I want to try to like challenge myself, and we'll not use the free fuel if we can. Nothing's in the trunk. I have a lot of resources. I've even started to pile in supplies for constructing things. I want to try to burn through all of these kits that I've pre-made, and I want to start bringing supplies to actually make things with, because I feel like that's more effective use of our space than just having a whole bunch of kits. In the early game, I think kits are fine. Now that we're progressing and I'm having to like repair a lot more and use a lot more like putties, I think having the base materials is fine. I've got an extra flashlight, got an extra blowtorch, have the anchor radar. I have equipment. We have the upgraded backpack, of course. Flashlight, gun, fuel, pry bar, scrapper, impact hammer, thermal vacuum I've made, road flare, and food, yeah? There's something else I'm missing. Didn't I have another piece of equipment? Maybe not. And that's it, we're ready to go. We were min-maxing before, says Quirk. Is this mad-maxing? No, I don't have enough, like, leather straps to really go into the Mad Max. We need to go up here. This is the next mission objective. We can access this location by heading north and scouting a path through the wall. Before I do that, I'm gonna do two very, very quick missions to look at these two local junctions that we've never explored. So this is gonna be super fast, in and out, 5-minute adventure max, and then maybe even go see what the Scorch is all about. Although I suppose, wait, this is also the Scorch? Interesting. So yeah, we're gonna head off in these directions. This is gonna be a super fast adventure, in and out, and the one thing I might wanna pick up is plasma. So if we find plasma towers, I will stop and mine those out. Otherwise, we're in, we're out, we're gonna come back to the base, do the other one, in, out, come back to base, repair, figure out what we're doing after that. This is repairing a whole bunch of armored panels and such, which is fantastic. And if we do one more mission, it's known by a variety of aliases, including the Rainforest, Rogue, the Washington Wanderer, the Green Avenger, McKnife, or simply Scott. State police are frustrated by interagency bureaucracy, whatever. And then the only other thing that we want to do is we want to be able to get the armored panels, which requires a belching barnacle, unstable energy, which I guess we're not really going to be finding for a little while, so let's not worry about it too much. Let's go! Turn on the car, hit the button. I'm going to change my easy shifters, because it's just convenient, really. And we've got, oh God, it's horrible. You know what's even worse? This. You know what? What if we combine them, it's kind of a little bit easier to see, right? I'm probably gonna repaint the headlights. I just wanted to see what it's like to do a green run. We're going green. Doom Maggot is back. I could put red on, but I wanted to see the green because we had one green light we salvaged. So I wanted to check it out. This says, hey Abe, what you gonna play tomorrow? No idea, probably more of the same. Been playing a lot of Dome Keeper lately. Doming and loving it, really. You know what's interesting? This game is using all of my GPU, like for once. I've never had it actually use the whole thing before. Did it get a performance fix or something? Oh, what? What? This is a really strange layout. Like, it's all disconnected. The roads just completely end up ahead. Interesting. Well, we'll check it out as we drive up ahead, of course. Look at that red light, the Doom light. I do like the Doom light. Sorry, I do like the Doom light. Squeak! I guess I should also stop to get some fuel along the way, which I should have done, but I'm running in this direction, so obviously I'm not doing it. Okay. Kind of hard to jump into this guy's shack. Good defenses against, you know, raving lunatics who want to just loot the whole place. I'm going to get this material. I need plasma. Because I realized there's a few materials that I am lacking. I don't really have that much plasma. I've got a lot of, like, glass, just not a lot of this. So we're gonna try to pick up some as we go. And if I can grab the glass, let's grab the glass too. But I do not anticipate these couple of excursions to really take that long. I want to go in and out and continue on with my life. And he says, never seen that. This map? Interesting. All right, ooh, you know what? No fuel. I guess I didn't look to see how much fuel there was gonna be in this location. No, stop it. Urgh. I know I could stop you. It's more fun this way. Dude, the engine, it is real strong. I do like the engine. But it does take up a lot of fuel, so we do need to kind of salvage more fuel as we progress. Unfortunately. That's why I have a couple of gas tanks on me. One gas tank, by the way, is enough to completely fill the side tank. In case you were curious, I ran the math on that one. Floating barrel, once again. Kind of a lot of floating objects right now. That's okay, I'm not that worried about it. I'm not that upset about it. An interesting, oops, I changed my hotkeys as well. What an interesting level design for this one. So many more, just like open areas. Just a road that just completely ends. Put you away as well. Honk. How many gallons per mile does your current car design get? This engine, it is half as not... This engine is faster, but a third as fuel efficient as the previous engine. I think that's the correct ratio. It has a 50% more horsepower, a third of the efficiency. Honestly, I prefer the horsepower. Oh, a little bit of a hop. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Do need to find all of this energy. And again, we're just gonna go in and out. Quick 5-minute adventure max. ×2. Because I probably want to explore all of the nodes on the map. Armored panels and weight add to the consumption. You know, I don't know. I don't think they do. I don't know specifically though. My guess is no. Because there's nowhere in the game where it actually shows like a weight or mass indicator. So that's why I'm guessing that it is probably not a thing. Oh my god, there is a lot of fuel barrels here. Yeah, I think it's just the engine. Although that would be really fun. Like, if you really wanted to have a fast ride, you could just rip off all of your doors. Wouldn't be safe, but you would go fast. Maybe add some speed holes to your car. All right. I am just kind of burning gas, letting the thing idle, but, you know, whatever. Don't have to be perfect. It's really interesting layout here. It is just very open. And I'm glad to be getting some additional plasma, because it is the thing that I have pretty much the least of. I don't even have a full stack. It's probably changed now. One thing I actually need is better tires. Because I might have more... There's so much plasma here. I might have more speed, but my tires do like slipping and sliding. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, go ahead, hit me. Free engines, electric engine is not worth it. Eats power like no other, says Connie. Yeah, like, I don't think there's any reason to need to go faster if I'm just gonna be sliding around on my current wheels, right? I didn't think about it until this upgrade, but if I'm driving so fast that I'm spinning out, that's too fast. All right, no fuel. Rip. Thought I saw another car. Now I don't see it. Ya-da-da-da-da. Anyways, we're pretty much done with this location. I will grab the node. I will see about getting a little bit more plasma, and then we are bailing. Don't grab me. Don't, you son of a... Got it. I don't know why I had such a hard time pulling me. I've seen these things like yeet me into the sky before. All right, plasma, plasma, and get this, more plasma. I see some fuel. We're gonna need that. Max gas engine plus nitro is fun times. What is max gas engine? That sounds like something that it requires something out of me. Max gas. So much glass. That's not what I'm after though. I need the plasma. The blue stuff. The max gas engine is the best one. I don't think I've even seen that one in the, like, tech tree. Sounds like a good engine. Max gas. I'm gonna break my freaking impact hammer. I'm getting so much plasma. Honestly, sounds great. Sounds perfect. Max gas sounds like Taco Tuesday. Exactly. Did I pick up the stuff? I think I did. You know what? Not worth it. All right, let's go. Let's leave this silly place. Where's my car? It's this way. Good lord. I don't know why sometimes things just seem to start spawning around me lately. You think that's not a quirk of the car, right? Like it can't possibly be a quirk of the car. Spawns radiation portals around you. We're leaving. I'm ready to go already. We've done our due diligence. You think I'm faster than the abductor now? It looks like it. Woo. Oh, there was a car there. Are you really still trying to pick me up? You son of a gun. Don't forget about your jumps. Early zones are such a cakewalk. Yeah, it is just pretty much in and out. It has to be though. You know, in any game where you have to loot, you have to gain resources from your environment, and you are constantly losing resources. You're paying like a tax constantly. You gotta have some easy zones. Otherwise, you're gonna be in for a bad time.
The merrier, huh?
Car get a new quirk? I haven't noticed. Oh, apparently it's classified as a relatively major quirk. I picked up 2. What? I guess my car did get fried. Let's see. I hate that sometimes the physics doesn't close doors properly. And I think it is the physics doing it. I have no idea. I'm going to... this. I had to think about it for a second. Just want to make sure the headlights are good to go. That's sick color. I do like my car. I do like my weird striped car. Let's grab some of this. And then honestly, you can go in here for a bit. And let's go. I'm ready to go immediately. Make sure we have enough gas. Well, we actually gained gas on that encounter as well. Hell yeah. I need, oh, impact hammer, that's what I need. So one thing that I wish was changed in this game is whenever I make something, it uses the resources from the car first, which is kind of annoying because you want to keep the car stocked up on crafting resources, but unfortunately, you have to constantly be aware of what you're crafting and refill this thing every time. It really should prioritize the most storage of your storage, and this is permanent deep storage here. So it should definitely prioritize this and not the car. But it's unfortunate that that it does that. Minor complaint. Like, there's so many different areas to go from here. We should definitely continue to explore this. So, heavy fog. Let's do it. I told you, in and out. Well, I figured it out. The wipers, when you turn it on, or when it stays on, it turns on the radio. Okay, so when the wipers stay on, or maybe goes left, it didn't toggle, it switched on the radio. But maybe it is toggle? There you go. There's too many options in this game that are similar to one another, right? I fixed the trunk! No! Where's my autosave? Load game. I refuse. I refuse to fix the trunk. I just misclicked. There we go. There's too many similar options, like turns on versus goes left. Like, how would you... Are you really, like, realistically supposed to determine whether or not turning it on or the very first action of the wiper is what's causing the quirk effect? Because they're functionally the same damn thing. Alright, so, you know what? Screw the loot, because we're not going to pick up that much loot. I will repair the headlights, though. And assuming that it's the same quirk... Well, first of all, impact hammer. When the wipers... What was it? It stays on, the radio switches on? Or was it toggles? Because it didn't toggle! You have to wait until the quirks start triggering each other. That's where the fun begins, says Connie. Seems like I keep, or it goes left. Seems like I keep ahead of it, don't I? There you go. So, select this one, then fix it, then fix it. It's one of those menu systems where, like, I wish I could use the mouse on it, but you can't. I wish it wasn't E in space, but it is. Alright. You do get 8 guesses. That is very true. Milk Jug, thank you very much for the resub. That's like 1,000,000 years, right? Here's to 1,000,000 more. Cheers. Oh, I have a glass somewhere. There you go. I could use some ice, though. Okay, we want to go here. Jump in the car. Can we... Wait, can we go there? Yeah, there's enough energy. Barely, but there is enough. Alright. I was curious. I don't know what the other quirks are for this car. We'll figure it out, though, hopefully. Alright, next. Some of the quirks are also weird. It's like, when your battery is full, or when the fuel tank is full, which almost never happens. Oh, it's no stable exits. No, here's where I'm going. We've been there. Yeah, okay. Curiosity killed the Clancy. Hopefully not. The car can definitely kill me. I've never had it run me over yet, but I know that's a Steam achievement. Connie says, the game generates the map on load. You can reload the game as many times as you want to roll a good map. Funny fact about the game is that that's partially accurate. when the game loads the map, it might randomize the locations of things on the map, but it's the same map, just rotated, and then you are entering and exiting from a different side of the map. So if I reload, it'll be this map. I think it's gonna have the same stuff on it, but I'll be coming in from a different side. Actually, you know, that's incorrect. Everything on the map does get re-rolled. I've seen that before. God, these lights, man. Well, I mean, let's see this in action, right? I've got the death beam on me. You could exploit it. You could definitely exploit it. I feel like you don't really need to, though. Not in this game. My only complaint about this light is that it's broken. Otherwise, it's a pretty damn good light. Okay. Where's my headlights? Z. There's a lot of buttons you start getting in this game. What do we have here? Barn, a bunch of nothing, and all the stuff, good stuff is there. I suppose we should just go get it, right? Now or never, right? There we go. And then we can do this, and I don't think there's a way of making that lighting any better, unfortunately. It is just gonna not be particularly bright for us. I thought there would be more loot in here. That's fine. I do want this. I do want the plasma. I'm not even gonna be looting the building, because, like, I don't need the loot from this place. We can get this loot from, like, we can get scrap metal, basically, from anywhere. What we should be trying to do is getting to the mid-zone, because in the mid-zone, you can get better loot. You know, by looting cars there, you can find octopus eggs or whatever it was. Bacon Apocalypse says, I forgot the tracking headlight exists because I always had the resource radar on. I turned that off. It's really strong, it's really powerful, but I also like having to, you know, try to find my own loot. I think that having the resource radar might kind of take away from the experience from me a little bit. So personal preference. God, the freaking the green and red lights I kind of hate, but fine for now.
The press coverage of limb technology is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at first. In the decade between 1955 to 1965, limb is called many things. The promise of the future, the herald of a new age, then never spoken of again. You don't have to dig very deep for the gaps in the story to emerge. The presidential demonstration is the only physical proof we ever see of it. Compared to the Manhattan Project, developed under airtight shroud of secrecy, why was limb paraded around in the papers? And if it really was the technological quantum leap to answer all our wildest dreams, why did it blink out of existence? The story of limb technology is one hell of a maze, and the key to it is a woman named Dr. Ophelia Turner. Did Ophelia Turner, by all measure a failed physicist as far as her public record goes, truly invent limb technology? Or was she held up as a Rosie the Riveter for the Cold War? An atomic Annie to excite the masses during the no-holds-barred race against the Soviet Union? Was she a myth, martyr, or monster? A figment of the imagination? True savior? Or a convenient scapegoat? I'm Chiaki Saruhashi, and in this 9-part series, I aim to find out.
9 parts. Ain't nobody got time for that. Boink. Did you paint it red or find it like that? I found the one of the green headlights, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna paint the other one green. And then I painted it red because I was like, well, I gotta match the green with an equally awkward color. I think this is just because I'm on a hill. I don't think that broke off has any meaning to it. Connie says, I might feel the same way about the ion shield. Also grew tired of repairing radiation damage. Do whatever you want, play however you want. If you want more convenience, ion shield, resource radar, you know, if you're looking for something, it's nice to just be able to know exactly where it is. I got no problems with that. Why would I? But you will pry this jump jet out of my cold, dead hands. I just cracked my... I was looking at the windshield when it cracked, too. Oh, got it. I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. I hate those things, man. Gladair says, I just did Cobalt Contribution in challenge mode in 9 waves. How did you do that in 9 waves? That's insane. First of all, good job. You're much better at that game than I am, apparently. Didn't find out much later you can use the nitro mid-air to combo with the jump packs as bacon. Oh, I plan to do that. Absolutely. I will definitely do that when possible. Brown doesn't look too bad. Honestly, brown looks totally fine. How about yellow? Yellow also doesn't look too bad. They look like real colors at the very least, as opposed to who the hell would have a green headlight? They probably don't even make green headlights. I think we're ready to go, so let's leave. Later says, prospecting meter, first supplement. I found the high performance meter, shredded 2 gadgets and a supplement. That'll do it. Good job. Record time. Woo! Whoops. We're okay, right? Blink and you'll miss it. That fuel tank came out of nowhere. Yeah, we're okay. We're fine. Do have a few more cracked windows, though.
Find anything useful out there?
I don't know, did I? Okay, here's the deal. Gonna clean up these headlights. So you're having way too much fun with that jump. I'm gonna have to ask you to pull over. No, I love the jump. Oh, I also organized my boxes, by the way. What was the button? Y, I think, is the auto sort. So heavily recommended. Let me grab this. And whoops. Pull everything out. Ow. 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 Stop. And we're good to go for another round. Where to? I don't even think there's a reason to repair the car. I just want to do quick runs to unlock new locations. So even right now, I'm like, okay, what if we just go here? We can pick up a lot of energy very easy and get through a couple of locations. Let's do it. It's a residential area as well. I suppose one thing that we should do is maybe take off some armored panels, and we do have replacements. So we can have more... It's not colored! Hold on, do I have any more animal stripes? I don't? Okay, well in that case, never mind. I'm not gonna compromise the integrity of the car. Oh, hold on. Unlock. Click. Lock the mouse. Connie says, my car ability is definitely where the boring type at the end, all the shield things, healing. I will never get rid of the jump pack. that will never happen. Speaking of jump jacks. Oh, the other thing I did with the jump jacks is this one in the car was unreliable, so I swapped it out. That's something you didn't see me do. I completely forgot about that. I guess, you know, keep an eye out because they can go bad. So I'm wondering if, like, the battery, the side battery, if the spotlight, if the fuel tank can go bad, or maybe they can start leaking or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Let's grab some putty real quick. That's good enough. I don't think we need to do too much repair work here. Just want to make sure that... Really, the only thing I care about is the headlights. I don't want them to bust. Yeah, everything on your car will eventually break. But I was surprised at how fast it took the jump jets to break. More chat otters? What the heck? So many of them today. Good lord. Okay. Normal lights. It's a miracle. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Again, I wish that you had more what is happening to the miles per hour gauge. It's just looping. I think I found out what my quirk is. There's a zone receiver here. Let's go here then. And then we can go across. Yeah, I wish there were more hotkeys, because 4 is not enough. The best views. I had to jump pack through my story places, bacon, so fun, and at the end with my special build for achievements. Special, like, jumping build. Going for the hops. Heavy fog. Well, I've got heavy spotlights. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Over here. And go like this. I gotta get used to the new button. Oh, for flying. I see. Going for those extreme jumps. I guess, like, at some point I should probably at least start scrapping the tires, because they do give you rubber. And you're gonna need a lot of rubber, I feel. Lol. I should have painted the lights hot pink. Oh, I'm dumb. That would have been so much better. Okay, next time we find hot pink, let me know, everybody. You know, I kind of wish that you could put the paint, not the paint, I kind of wish you could put the wrap on the lights as well. You know, why not? You have any fuel? Yes, you do. Lots of rubber. Great movie, by the way. Fantastic film. All right, I'm gonna scrap these tires. I think I got it. I don't know, might as well scrap everything. Get a few resources, you know, we can do a little bit of looting. And then... it does have, like, a weirdly glowing light on this thermal vacuum. It also has, like, a little power core in it or something? I don't know, it's very strange. Very strange piece of equipment we've got. It's this game in a nutshell, though. Sick. So now that we have 2 full gas tanks, one of those is going in here. Try to keep the one on me full, and then we've got a backup. Luckily, vacuum cleaners do seem to last quite a while. Although I am debating putting this one away and making a different one. Can I even make one? No. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll be fine. Your vacuum doesn't have some sort of weird alien crystal in it? No, I went for the non-alien crystal model. Now I regret everything. I hear those things get your house so clean. And your car, too. Ugh. I'm like... dude, if I go down there, I can't drive up. Oh, no, I can! We can... there's a, underground tunnel. Oh, hell yeah, let's do it. Perfect. We're there. This is exactly where I wanted to go.
Welcome back. This is Frequency File, Episode 2.
In the last episode, I told you about the curious case of Dr. Ophelia Turner. When it comes to this enigmatic individual, one of 3 versions is true. Myth, martyr, or monster. To be able to weigh her in turns as heretic, genius, scapegoat, we must first set the stage. When I started down this path to discover who she was, what she did, and ultimately what happened to her, I didn't expect it to lead me to one of the strangest mysteries of the Pacific Northwest.
The Olympic Exclusion Zone. But let me rewind a bit. In northwest Washington state, there are 3,600 square miles of vibrant wilderness called the Olympic Peninsula. Bounded by water on three sides, it was a wonderland for outdoorsy types, with snow-capped mountains and salmon-bearing rivers and pristine rainforests. Up until 1955, it was the residence of 100,000 people, including Ophelia Turner. It was her birthplace, her hometown, and, it turns out, ground zero and sacrificial lamb for the promise of limb technology. In true fashion, the government never comes out and says that's what led to the creation of the Olympic Exclusion Zone. But the chain of events were in plain sight. Strange accidents, leading to the government's claim of eminent domain and subsequent seizure of the peninsula. The evacuation of 100,000 people and the attempt and abject failure at containing the rumors that spread like wildfire. Because it turns out, even with the government's resources at your disposal, keeping secrets is a tricky business. You can bet there was plenty of talk as a result. Lucky me, because I had plenty of questions.
That poor car, says Quark. What's wrong with the car? I'm letting it stretch its wings and go free, you know? Oh my god, I need some freaking light. Hold on. You think this light would provide a little bit more light? I'm using the car for what it was meant to be used for. Jumping. Hold on. Pop that. Pop that. Good thing everything in this universe is fireproof. Really does make it convenient to repair stuff, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at that. Car's fine. Perfect. Didn't even lose any gas out of the back. Fatty Combo, welcome. How's it going? There we go. Hey, look at that. Everything is now perfect. The car has seen things. I just love jumping the car. In case you can't tell. Can I even go through this? I can. Actually, I think there's a dude in here. Oh good, one of every resource. That's so valuable, so valuable. A standard jump jet maneuver, you wouldn't understand. That's one way to go deeper, lol. No one understands me and my car. Just me and my car. Going for a jump. There's a dude in there. We can play Dude, Where's My Car? Probably in the air. Alright. I was kind of hoping there were going to be more tires on that car, but... Okay. Well, the only thing that we need to get from this place anyways is the energy, and then we can just go. So let's go get some energy and then get the heck out of here. This is supposed to be a quick mission anyways. Where? Wrong button. We're not gonna be spending too much time here. Okay, that's a creepy sound. Lab reports number 5. Are you kidding me? Who do you think you are? I am. Who do you think you are? Lab reports. And... nope. Bacon says, the first time I used it, I leapt on top of the garage, was like, small hop. Yeah, okay. I didn't even think about that. I should try to hop onto the garage. That definitely did not come to my mind at all. Not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested. Very interested. There we go. I guess we'll do this one after we do this one over here. Gloop, gloop, gloop. Where are we going? Something just exploded in the distance. I don't know what. There it is. Gas tank MVP though. I've got to use more gas tank. I've got to salvage gas more. I'm trying to get into the habit of it now. You do need a lot of gas with this engine. Car, where are you? Give me a sign. Anything. Don't break this. Where are you? It's blindingly bright until you get close enough, and then it doesn't light up anything. Okay. Wait. I don't even need the energy to, like, research. I just need the energy so that I can leave the next zone. Okay. We're out. Well, I'm not going that way. And hopefully we run into some loot, you know. I would take a car. A squire, that is. I would take a loot truck as well. A box truck, rather. Connie says, I think I tried the jump jacks once and then I didn't want to damage the car more. You know, we could go to the Scorch, but I didn't plan on it. We're gonna map out the low zone first. You know, this is why, Connie, I kind of wish I could have watched you play this game as well, because we have such different play styles. You're like, I don't want to damage the car, and I'm like, that's a hill? We're gonna jump down the hill. Now I just need my rocket boosts. What the heck is this? A lot of barns, houses, gas station on the right. Disruptive discharge. Well, hopefully we don't have to worry about that too much. Scipio Sion, welcome. Did you hear that RoboQuest put out a Dead Cells update? I did hear. I have not played it. I didn't mean to hit that. I've also heard that expect soon the final Dead Cells update to actually be released. They have actually put that on the schedule now. So tell me, what did they add to RoboQuest? Did they add like a character or like a weapon or something from Dead Cells or what? He says, I would be miserable to watch. I also did a three-hour Isaac runs. The thing is, I still find those types of runs interesting because it's a different play style from mine where I try to go a little bit faster. Well, I do my Isaac runs a little bit more slowly, probably like an hour on average, but you know, there's variability in there. Ow. It's interesting to see how other people play the game, you know? This game is a total dad game, says Mad Gomper. It really isn't. Ugh. I thought it was like low gravity. We were just flying in the air. It's like, would you call Subnautica a dad game? Subnautica's not a dad game. It's a game for people who like who like the ride, you know, they like their ride. Hold on a second. Is that trunk open? Oh, it must have opened when the car jumped, probably. Yeah, let's fill her up. No one around to bother you, just you and your car. Just me and my car. Doom, 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 doom. There's windows, right? I want to see how the light works here. A disco vend, that's what I'm hoping for. Or deco vend, not disco vend. Although I would take a disco vend. I mean, it's got a shadow, but man, lighting engine's a little disappointing. Also, the game's running at 43 FPS. No, don't teleport the car. I misclicked. I want to see, like, frame rate change here. Hold on. 44, 42. I was using my flashlight and walking around, and I could have, there it is. Could have sworn there was like a 8 frame rate difference or something. Light source WTF. Brick wall. Oh, gas station. We should check for a doom. They put a guy quest called a collector Panchaku weapon. Some items like the red scarf and things. The red scarf. Get that item in Gungeon. Why would they add it to RoboQuest? Lol. Is there a reason to jump that? No. Is there a reason not to? Don't want to damage the car. If I had the resource scanner and I scanned resources down there, I would. Well, the only thing I really want to get is the next audio log. Seems like there's a lot more now, or at least I'm seeing them a lot more now. Let's drive on the road. I haven't really seen any like Arta trucks, box trucks. Squires. It does not make them anymore. Don't try this with your station wagon, by the way. Just ramming through trees constantly. Ooh. Oh, that is not a Squire, unfortunately. There we go. Drive on the actual road, you monster. I guess I'm not going that way.
Here's what we know. Over 50 years ago, in November of 1946, Dr. Ophelia Turner was 27. She had recently returned home to the Olympic Peninsula to lick her wounds after a failed stint in academia. In a fit of obsession or redemption, or quite frankly both, she cobbled together a laboratory in her basement and produced the first limb wave on nothing but a killer hunch and plain ingenuity. Or so the story goes. It's never clearly stated anywhere what limb waves and limb technology really were. It's all vague claims and wild theories, dreams that border more on the mystical than the scientific. What we do know is that limb stood for unlimited frequency. Radio waves, once souped up and modulated just right, supposedly enabled the control of matter in a way that modern science both back then and now could only dream of. After Dr. Turner's discovery, she and a few friends, scientists and PhDs all, toyed with limb in their garage labs for about 4 years. Local police and fire departments start making regular house calls, spurred on by increasingly disgruntled neighbors calling in about incidents that seem to grow larger and more disturbing as the years go on. After one too many reports, the federal government takes notice, and thus begins their severe interest in limb technology. The next part happens quickly. In 1955, the United States government seizes not only the physical area where Dr. Turner and her scientists live, but the entire concept of limb technology.
I think I cut the dialogue for the entry short. I'm sorry. And he says, I got these off-road tires. By God, I'll use them. I mean...
You sure took your time out there.
What? It's like the fastest run I've ever had. Took your time out there. Shut up, Bobby. All right, well, I mean, everything seems good. Oh, the headlight's busted, but what else is new? This door, man, this door keeps getting cracks. It does have 1,000 miles on it. Well, let's take stuff out of the car. Trunk. Clunk, 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 and clunk. A brick wall. Don't bang your head against it. Break on through. What? Don't bang your head against it. Break on through. Well, let's see what it is. Brick wall. Oh, it's a bobblehead. Absolutely. It's got the car on it. All right, we might want to take like an actual second to do some maintenance. I can at least like repair my my scrapper and crowbar. So many flares. I don't even know what to do with the flares anymore. I just have so many of them. Because every car trunk gives you like 3. Okay, let's see what you can give me. Is that putty? Oh, it's food. Who needs to eat? Am I right? Lots of chemicals, though. All right. You go. And you go. Make another crowbar. Scrap whore. We've got the blowtorch, so we will just use this to put everything back up. I've noticed, by the way, using the blowtorch, it goes thunk when the thing's repaired. A little bit more noticeable on the panels and such. So you could technically do this without even looking. All right, everything is going to be repaired. How about the jump jacks? Looking good. Engine looking fine. Another crack in the windshield. And then this thing is pretty much dead, so we'll just scrap that. So many little purple things. I'm gonna keep the door. I really want to replace it, but if I replace it, it's gonna replace it with something that is not that color, which I don't want. I want it to be all properly themed, you know? I think we're pretty much good if we're just gonna go do another run. Let me clean up. It's so weird that you can't open the door while you're waiting for that. What can I make? 2 more tree candy. I'm kind of hoping that maybe we'll just find what this tree candy is, because I would very much like to, you know, make equipment from tree candy. I just literally have no idea what it is. I'd have no idea where to get it. I'm kind of hoping we'll just literally find it growing on trees, I guess. Good luck for that. I think I will do a mission. I need to get more storage space, so we're gonna need to get some more energy. For this, might as well, you know, refill anything that's running low, since we are doing some constructions. We'll find plastic, we'll find duct tape, so we don't need to stay maxed on that. We have a dumpster pearl that's gone bad. We'll deal with it when we get back. Yeah. And we still have negative quirks, or what the game is calling, maybe not a negative quirk, but like a quirk with an issue. When headlights are on, the gauge spins. I don't mind that one though. I like things like that. I like the fact that both of our gauges spin now. Wow, that really tanked the frame rate. I can't see any other issues. Like, I really don't. Like, if it's not the door opens and something falls apart, I'm like, okay, I don't care. Connie says, I was hard capped on plastic at the end. Everything needs carbon fiberglass, which uses a lot of plastic. I'll try to keep that in mind though, and try to get more plastic. I feel like I have a lot of plastic though. All right, so what was it? It was, int 0.5 kalim. Oh, I can use energy, which I guess is what a sink for the energy you pick up. Let's see, the speedometer fails when the headlights are on. Correct diagnoses. So we still have 2 that we don't know what they are. And I don't know what they are at all. Okay. That was a quick, like, 3 missions. So now here's the ultimate question. What can we do? We can't even go this way. This is all dead ends, unfortunately. We can explore this space, the Myers. We can go to the Scorch, jump up here. I think maybe we'll just go to the Blistering Woods, I guess. Explore this spot. It'll get us immediate access to the next actual quest. And there is some unstable energy we can pick up. Also, our car is going to be haunted. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, so we can do that. Caleb for a gateway. 3, we'll just have to make sure we stockpile enough on our way up. Shouldn't be that bad. I think we can do it. Yeah. Would have kept my speedometer quirks if I didn't need to know when I was going 60 to maintain energy gain for my stacked wind turbine, says Bacon. I think that's, for me, that's a little too much min-maxing. If we go here, we can get another lore stop, so we might as well, right? I should have looked at the map. We could have gotten a free repair anyways. Okay. Yep, I think that's a good enough route for us. E1, F1, and then the new location. I think I will split this up though. So for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next Drive in Pacific Drive.